Medicare scores massive victory over Big Pharma by lowering prices of 15 drugs. Pharma executives immediately begin starving to death in the streets. In a stunning David versus Goliath upset that has shaken the healthcare world to its core, Medicare announced Tuesday that it has successfully negotiated lower prices for 15 critical medications, including blockbuster weight loss drug Ozempic. Within hours of the announcement, reports began flooding in of pharmaceutical CEOs collapsing outside their Connecticut mansions, clutching empty caviar tins and whispering, "Tell my third wife I loved her yacht." "It's genocide," sobbed Pfizer CEO Albert Bourla from the gutter outside a closed Whole Foods, his bespoke Italian loafers now being used as bowls by local pigeons. "How am I supposed to afford the fourth wing of my summer home with these reasonable drug prices? My children will have to fly commercial." Commercial? Eli Lilly executives were seen huddled around a trash can fire in Manhattan, burning stacks of unused $100 bills just to stay warm. One former vice president, now reduced to selling loose Xanax outside a CVS, wept openly, "We only made $14 billion in profit last quarter." 14. Do you know how many private islands that barely buys? Meanwhile, senior citizens across America celebrated by purchasing their medications without having to choose between insulin and cat food. "I haven't felt this financially stable since the Eisenhower administration," said 87-year-old Gladys Thompson of Boca Raton, who immediately blew her savings on a single bingo marker and a Werther's original. The White House hailed the price cuts as the most pro-grandma policy since Social Security, while quietly reminding reporters that the government still has no idea how to pay for any of this long-term. Pharma lobbyists have already scheduled an emergency fundraiser titled Feed a CEO for only $50,000 a plate, featuring a menu of plain oatmeal and tap water served on paper plates. All proceeds will go toward buying tiny violins. At press time, Johnson & Johnson announced it may be forced to discontinue its private space program unless Congress restores the sacred right of Americans to fund executive bonus pools through blood pressure medication.